Hello, everybody. This is Witch's Hex, and I'm going to be taking over as host right now. We're here to raise money for Take This. If you're just coming in, Take This is a fantastic organization for providing resources and fighting stigma for mental health issues in the gaming community. We're about to get started with this Final Fantasy I race between theRPGchick and Backgroundguy. So why don't you two take it away?
Hi,
Hello, RPGchick here.
my names have been arranged to unveil a secret puzzle. I bet you guys can't figure it out. This is Final Fantasy I on PSP. It's going to be really crazy in the beginning.
And probably the end too, because as we were just saying, the game gives us absolutely no control over what's going to happen here. So,
But I'm ready to go. I guess in the beginning, I should say that we're going to do a lot of menus and glitches, and it's going to be kind of confusing. So I'll just say that they made the mistake of putting weapon and armor arrays on the same like IDs. And well, we're going to have some fun with that. I'm ready to go though, if you're ready to go.
hold on. I think there's some
Looks like we're having a brief
technical issue.
Oh, those never happen. That's crazy.
No, not ever.
In a moment. Well, while that gets resolved, why don't I talk a little bit about some of our upcoming goals and bid wars while we get that all squared away. So let's do goals first. If you're a big fan of Loom, which you should, we are only $5 off from the Super Mario World hand cam incentive. $5 to get to watch SMW with a hand cam. That's cool. So you're gonna want that, and it's $5. $5. Come on. And if you're a big fan of horror games, we can watch the cutscenes in The Ring Terror's Realm. I'm personally not familiar with The Ring Terror's Realm, but that just makes me want to watch the cutscenes more so that I know what they are. And we're also a little under a third of the way there to The Legend of Oaso's Boulder Race and Early Windrod. That sounds cool. So yeah, let's make sure to hit those, especially that hand cam, because that's coming up next. Not directly next, but that's coming up soon, and we're so close.
By the way, those sub points are also getting super duper high as well. While I'm trying to fix this problem too. So yeah, we need to get to 200 sub points if we want to unlock the 2 new emotes for both of our new Valkyries. Demarine and Pasama. So yeah, we're getting up there. And thank you for your support. I don't know why this is being one.
Let's
Did
make a
say
goal
sub points
for this race. We're getting close to that 7K mark. Let's try to hit it by the end of this PS1 race. Oh my gosh, Background Guy. You're involved with us, and you've given 10 subs. That's a big step on the way to the to that emo. We're getting there.
BGG is the bestest.
Well, let me ask her. Oh, and Garby giving out a sub. Everyone is on fire with these subs. Yeah, let's give out some of our let's talk about some of our bid wars. Are you a fan of Lufia 2 Ancient Cave? If not, you should be, because we got a whole bunch of naming incentives here. Oh my gosh, more. It's Osas. Thank you so much for the subs. Oh, everyone is getting on this train. I'm not actually aware of how close we are to that goal in terms of sub points. But we got to be close with all of those subs that just happened. You all are so amazing. Oh, and a donation. Okay, let's see. Let me read this. The bottom tier gives $5. I won't be here for the hand cam, but I want everyone to see it. I also want to see it later in the VOD. It's a cool incentive and a great cause. And just like that, the hand cam for Super Mario World is met. So when we get to Super Mario World, we will be having hand cams, which makes me very happy, and should make all of you very happy. And don't forget that if the Dr. B is holding his beard hostage, so we need to get to 10K to save the beard, and I want to save the beard. And oh my gosh, 5 more tier 1 subs. And Demarine with 2 more subs.
Okay, I think we're good now. I don't know why this happened with Soul Blazer 2. My stream just randomly decided it didn't want to continue streaming to the RTMP.
Wait, there's Soul Blazer 2?
Well, hey, look at it this way. If
PGG blank.
Look at it this way. If it hadn't happened, we wouldn't have the hand cam yet, maybe.
This is true. So, okay. Now I think I'm ready to go. So, who should count us down?
I think, yeah.
I will. I'll count us down.
Sounds good.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
So yeah, folks, just hold on tight and
I'm gonna buy a hammer.
on.
That's all I need. Because it's
Hammer
not a
sounds
hammer.
good.
It's not a hammer. It's actually a knight armor. And another knight armor. And another knight armor. And another... That's not a knight armor. No! That's a knight armor. Alright, we have knight armors. We're knights now. Officially. We've been knighted by the armor. This game is so generous with the beginning gear. It just gives you everything that you need, like knight armors on your hands.
I know. I love endgame dungeon on my hands at the beginning.
I always put my armors on my hands and my head. Specifically, you know. Sometimes I hold my armor and my shield in my hand, you know, like as a shield, and use it as a shield while I'm holding a knight armor in my hand covered with a knight armor, you know.
I kind of like to make ribbons my shields. I don't know. That's usually my favorite.
A little bit about this game. It has literally 0 RNG in it. It's completely reliable, and I'll explain why. I'm going to ask you a few questions, RPGchick, all right? I want you to answer truthfully.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Do you know when you're going to get an encounter?
You do not. There is no, there's no decent step table.
Just yes or no for now. Do you know how much damage you're going to take?
No.
Do you know if you're going to get paralyzed locked?
No.
Do you know if you're going to get poisoned?
No.
Do you know if you're just going to randomly get petrified on all your characters and die?
Nope.
See? Same answer. Literally no difference in anything. Thus, proven no RNG in this game at all. Infallible logic. Its reliability is in its unreliability.
I can't even with you.
So we got some knight armors, but I mean, we need to be decked out in like some cool weapons and stuff too. So we're gonna take this leather cap, and it's not a leather cap, it's a judgment staff. It's a that's a lot. No, oh gosh, I did the equip thing instead of. Oh god, I did it twice. Why am I doing this?
Oh no. What's that? $1 away from $7,000. That sounds fantastic.
And 200 more than that.
Judgment staffs aren't even all that powerful. All they do is cast the most overpowered magic in the entire game called Flare. So if you use it as an item, so it's not even that strong. I mean, you saw the attack power on it, and it was like, what, like 50 or something?
No big deal.
So
Also,
how the
Garland, shall knock you all down.
how this array glitch works is basically like if you have a weapon ID 15, let's say the ID for weapon 15 is Judgment Staff, and the ID 15 for armor is, or for the helmet, the leather cap is 15. Well, when you press R and X at the same time, when you have cursor memory on, it goes from armor slot to weapon slot. And since it's only reading the item ID and then you're transitioning into a weapon slot at the same time, it's like, yeah, of course it's a judgment staff. And since you're also entering the sub menu equipping, like you go to equip and you go into the list of items, that sub menu, you're already in there. And so the game thinks, yeah, of course you can equip anything in this list right here. So of course you can put, you know, knight armors on your gloves and judgment staves on thieves and whatever.
You have to be a little bit careful though, because there are certain things that if you put in certain slots, it will soft lock it.
Specifically shields, because you can't, like, it'll try to block with a knight armor, and that soft locks the game. But you can put ribbons in your shield slot.
Which I always think is weird.
Yep. So we'll be going through this entire game just kind of, you know, not really taking any damage from physical attacks. Spells are the only thing that can really hurt us, and we won't really be getting a lot of those anyway. Someone asked earlier what the differences are between PSP and NES version of this game, or even the PlayStation version. Quite a bit. First off, you use MP in this game instead of spell charges like ye old D&D style, and the visuals have been significantly updated. A lot of monsters have had their stats adjusted. Garland has the most HP in this version than any other version. If I'm not mistaken, NES Garland only has like 3,000 HP or 5,000 HP, and he's got, I want to say 20,000 HP.
Wait, 3,000? You talking about?
Not Garland, but Chaos.
Oh, okay.
The last boss, yeah. He has like 10,000 in the PlayStation version and something like 25,000 in this one or something like that. I'm not sure about the exact numbers, but this version, he does have the most amount of HP. There's a lot of new spells and abilities. There's post-game dungeons called the Sealed Temples, which have like huge, long, dungeony stuff. With extra equipment. There's like extra gear that is not in the other versions of the game.
And technically a lot of the stuff that we are glitching into the inventory is from those endgame dungeons.
Yeah, later on we'll be getting...
OP.
Well, the Judgment Staff we already have, which is from post-game stuff, and I just went down on accident, oh god.
I know, right? BGG with all the spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. This game is Final Fantasy. Now you know. Ruined. So, encounters, huh? How about them?
Yeah, totally. A lot of the other Final Fantasies will have kind of encounter tables, RNG tables that you can manipulate a little bit, especially the original NES version. This one, not so much.
All right, proof right here that the Judgment Staff is not overpowered, okay? See, totally not overpowered.
Not even a little bit.
Oh, one-step encounters are my favorite. One-step encounters, I was doing a practice run, and I was like, cool, 2 steps and encounter. 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 And just like put that on repeat, you know? Hey, look, it's a knight armor, and it sells for 18,000 gil. That's not going to be helpful in any way, shape, or form to buy items.
Not even a little.
I got a boat and I put it in my pocket. Because, I mean, where else would I put it?
Why would you want to put the boat in your pocket? Mine's waiting for me outside.
He handed me a boat. Bike handed me a boat, and I was just like, what am I going to do with this? I guess I'll put it in my pocket. It said I obtained a boat. Where else? I mean, you know, come on, think about it.
No, I'm sorry.
So,
I'm going to keep mine outside.
On the boat, you can do this like slider 15 puzzle thingy, and you have a 1 in 8 chance of getting an exit item, which is really useful for saving time. But like I said before, this game has 0 RNG, so a 1 in 8 chance, we can't do that. That's RNG. But, you know, if you're going for world records, then whatever.
Please, for the love of all things, please don't forget to save in places, BGG.
I already know exactly where I'm going to safety save. Floor 3, Earth Cavern, in front of Lich. and probably a couple other places.
Also, trying to run at the beginning of the game sucks. Like, one of the reasons that we have the thief in the party at all, where a lot of the other runs don't use the thief, is because just for that little bit of extra run chance here at the beginning before we glitch some better equipment onto our people.
It was just about to murder a pack of wolves that just would not let me get away. So yeah, that was a good
I'm,
time.
I'm stuck in the freaking ocean, so...
Good time to talk about how running away is a freaking nightmare in this game, especially early on.
At some point, we will be able to get better stuff, and it will increase our ability to run away a little bit.
Just a tip for you. Don't forget the crown. Because I'm sure you've never done that, right?
No, I actually haven't ever done that.
What? I thought when one of our races, like earlier before, you forgot the crown.
I did?
I thought so.
If I did, I absolutely do not remember.
Okay, I must have Genova cells altering my memory or something like that, because wow, a preemptive
I'm not saying it's not. I'm
right
not saying
here.
It's not possible. It's just saying it. I don't remember it.
World first preemptive strike in Final Fantasy I PSP literally never happened in the history of time.
Oh God, I hate these encounters.
Well, the good thing about the Marsh Cave is it's the lowest encounter rate in the entire game, so it's actually not infrequent to go through the entire thing without getting a single encounter.
I have to get there first.
Oh, well, you should probably get there.
Oh,
I hear it's pretty cool this time of year.
Oh my God, Ruse, please. You know, I was hoping in the little bit of practice I actually got to do before this, with the Hargle encounter luck that I had, I'd have a little better luck, but that was not to be.
So a really interesting thing about Final Fantasy 1 over, like, I guess Final Fantasy 2 has this as well, but there's what are called trap tiles. And what that is it's a guaranteed scripted encounter on that tile set, or on that tile rather, not the set. And there's a lot of them. Those Pisco demons that we just fought, or mind flayers, or whatever you want to call them, that's a scripted encounter. It's a trap tile that I'm gonna get 100% of the time. I did pick up the crown though, didn't I? Did I? Oh gosh, now I don't remember. That would be really foolish of me to not take my own advice.
That'd be like me. That'd be like me in Mystic Quest telling people not to forget the river coin and pull a Bowie, and then me myself walking out without it.
Yeah. So one thing you might have just noticed on my screen was that we get almost got one of the most annoying things in this entire game. Like I said, no RNG, of course, right? So there's never going to be a situation where your entire party is completely paralyzed and you can't run away, and you just sit there forever waiting for someone to get unparalyzed so you can try to run away, but then you fail and you get paralyzed again. And you just sit there for a lot longer, and it's really, really frustrating. Never happens because we can rely on this game's lack of RNG. So, marsh tiles, they have the lowest encounter rate in the entire game. Forest tiles have the highest encounter rate in the entire game. Encounters in this game, there's no, like, okay, you guys all play Lufia 2 for the SNES, cool game, right? All right, when you go on the world...
Oh my gosh, why would you bring that game up?
When you get on the world map, when you get on the world map, you have 4 tiles before you get an encounter, before it's even possible to get an encounter in Lufia 2 on the world map. There's actually a trick where you can open the menu and close the menu, and it resets that 4-tile counter, so you can never get encounters on the world map. But like most games have like a seed, you know, where it's like, okay, you know, 13 steps, 15 steps, 18 steps, 20 steps, whatever, and then you get an encounter. All these different seeds have set step spots before you get an encounter. Not this game. Every single step that you take is just a random chance of getting an encounter, and depending on the tile that you're stepping on depends on the likelihood of getting an encounter. So you could just get an encounter every single step if you're just that unlucky. Lufia 2 actual run on the world map. AC is in a cave which has enemies on the map, on the field, so you can see them. Yeah, even if I've won on NES has a step table, but not this game. So So
I think
this
it
is
has it on the
Astos.
Game Boy too, actually.
He's a jerk because he's gonna kill. He's gonna kill someone. Oh yeah, that's right. You missed, little punk. Trying to kill RPGchick.
No, please don't kill me. I'm already in enough trouble here.
Yeah, he's a little punk because he tries to death someone a lot of time on the first turn, but he didn't. He missed. He tried to. Now he's dead. You know, the funny thing about Astos here is he's like, aha, the crown that'll make me literally invincible and a god. But you know what? I'm just so cool. I'm not even going to take the crown before I fight you because I'm just that confident in my abilities. Like, he could have just taken the crown while he was pretending to be a king and then just been a god and just wiped the floor and the Heroes of Light would have been done. But he's like, nah, I'm going to play fair. I'm a fair evil villain.
Someday I will make it up to Astos' castle. It's a thing that will happen.
I think I'm going to be passing you on the world map. I'm just going to be coming from Astos' castle. It's like if we were playing an MMO, we'd just be like, oh, hey, I just killed this named character for this quest earlier.
Basically, yeah.
Good luck on him. Hi. Need some help? Join my party.
It really is a monumental pain in the butt to know that you're behind for nothing more than that RNG is stuck.
This beginning part of the run is particularly punishing with encounters because, like RPGchick was saying earlier, you don't really have the cool gear that lets you have a more reliable running away chance, but also it's just a load of forest tiles. It's just big old forest tiles. Just it's fantastic.
Yeah, like when they do the Total Chaos tournament, like the encounter luck and the ability to run from the encounters is the great equalizer between a lot of folks.
Later on, there'll also be a lot of encounters that you can't even run away from. Certain formations are unrunnable.
Mm-hmm. Those Pisco demons that we encountered in the Marsh Cave is actually one of those formations.
Yeah, no matter where you see them.
Yeah.
Every time I think the Pisco demon is one of the few encounters that no matter where you see them, they're always unrunnable.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Mr. Too Cruel for School just hosted us, and he knows all about this game. He usually runs the tournament and has a significant amount of time spent on this game.
Okay.
Well, he would be able to tell us.
Oh. Does Thief Runaway work in this version? Yes. So, like I said before, the only reason that the Thief is in our party at all in this version is because we need that extra chance to run away at the beginning here. Also, the Thief, and as a ninja, actually ends up doing more damage than the Knight does.
So, as it is with most older Final Fantasy games, speed or agility tends to be the big winner for damage because there's a mechanic that actually is still in effect all the way through. I want to say Final Fantasy VI still uses that same mechanic. It might just be 5 actually, now that I think about it. But it's hidden in 4 and 5 a little bit, where speed gives you extra attacks. So a lot of time when you see me swing, it'll say hit 1 time, hit 5 times, whatever, and then it factors in your attack power per hit and multiplies it by the number of hits. Like that matters way more for damage than your actual offensive power, as long as it's good enough to do some damage. So you want some attack, but then you want a ton of agility or speed or whatever the stat happens to be. It does this in Final Fantasy IV. But you just don't see it. It puts it under a multiplier instead, like at a certain strength or agility threshold, you get a multiplier to your attack, which is the same thing as an extra attack. FF2 and 3 both do this as well. So the reason why the Thief or the Ninja ends up being the big damage is because he's so fast and he gets all those attacks. And we'll be using haste as well to give us even more agility to get even more attacks. So at the beginning of the game is a big fetch quest. We have to go. Once we get the boat.
Wrong. Hello.
You get the boat, so you can get the crown, so you can get the eye, so you can get the Jolt Tonic, so you can get the Mystic Key, so you can get the TNT, so that you can open up the world map to get into, all the other places. So it's all just like it's like they specifically designed it to be as far away from each previous item as possible. So just back and forth and back and forth. Most of you guys, I'm sure, have played Final Fantasy 1. It's the OG. It's the OG FF, so of course you're probably very familiar with it.
And by the way, if you see us parking in strange places along the docks, walking along the docks on land is actually no encounter tiles. So parking the boat a little bit further back and then walking along the docks ensures that we get a few less encounters at least.
Yeah, if you're moving a few less steps, it's a few less encounters.
It kind of is with this game.
3 less steps, that's 3 less encounters. All right.
I mean, it could be. It could be, with our luck.
Yeah.
But I derped a little bit before, and I got ahead of myself. I went back to Quinaria instead of going up to Matoy.
At least that's not a lot of steps there.
No,
it's relatively close.
It's not a big deal. It just I was like, hey, I'm already heading back to Quinaria. Oh wait, no, not yet.
Wow, you gained some time there. So first thing we're gonna do with this little mystic key that I finally just got is cheat some more. Smile.
Yes, but at least what we're cheating on at this point is going to give us a lot better runability.
Mithril hammer? Don't you mean thieves? No, thieves armlets and thieves armlets and
thieves armlets.
It's really hard to go backwards with this.
It is. Left is always the bigger pain in the butt. Also, I think because of the number of Pisco demons I have, I don't think my Black Mage is strong enough to pick up Thera and Thundara, and I'm sad.
I actually completely skipped that intentionally. So, like, if you're going like high level, ultra mega MLG strats, you'd pick up Thyra, Thundara, and Blizzara, and you'd use them later on in the game as means of taking care of mobs because it's a faster animation than Flare is with the Judgment Staff. However, you need to have like godly menuing skills in order to utilize that to save time because you're constantly switching between Blizzara, Thundara, and Thyra depending on what encounter you get. Oh. And if I can just hold X and use the Judgment Staff and wait a couple seconds longer for the animation, I'm going to save myself a lot of time. So I've found that also using those raw spells tend to be a little unreliable sometimes, and you may not kill the intended enemies you're trying to kill. So Flare does way more damage. I just do the Judgment Staff and ends up being a lot more reliable for me. And in a game with this much RNG, you really just want less RNG.
I got disconnected from OBS again. Great.
Uh-oh.
By the way, folks, I'm sorry for what my stream does. There is a really nasty storm outside. Pidge, I'm sorry. I don't know if you can hear me, but I had to switch back to Valks 1. But yeah, I switched it back. So hopefully we can get this back up and going.
Are you able to continue playing while doing the stop?
Yeah. No, keep going. I'm good.
Okay.
I just had to swap it over.
You got back up so fast I didn't even have a chance to read anything.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just quickly switched it back to the other thing because it's done this before, and especially with the weather the way it is, I didn't want to take any chances. But yeah, we're good. We're good. This is fine. At least until it decides to do horrible things again.
That's because the glitches in this game are amazing. They're just so broken. It's just such a hilariously huge oversight. And it just completely breaks the game. It's like, hammer? Nah, knight armors. Put them on my head. Put them on my hands. Let's go. It's like, it just reminds me of that 8-bit theater comic where just the most ridiculous things happen, like sword chucks and the armor of invincibility, and it just like, I just imagine one of those characters walking out with knight armors on their hands and a knight armor on their head and a knight armor on their feet on each leg, and it's just like, hey, what's up? I'm ready to go. Like, what's with all that armor? Being efficient.
Black Mage for best one-liners ever.
Yes. Stab, stab, stab.
Stab time. That again too. All right. I think I think I've recovered from my internet faux pas.
Okay. Congratulations, we blew up a land bridge that would have harbored trade amongst Corneria and the Elfheim village, but now we just have water. Congratulations. Why do we need natural land bridges when we can just have wanton destruction?
By the way, there is apparently a randomizer for this version too, but I have never actually tried it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. You may have seen me walk back into the cave there with the dwarves there. It's actually a really unknown speed tech called I Meant to Do That. So pretty unique strats you're getting over here.
The NES version is better. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Game Boy. That's what I've heard.
Better for what though?
For the randomizer.
Oh yeah. It's far more detailed and intricate and interesting.
Right, I'm sure, because there's a whole bunch more that you can probably program into the NES version than you can program into the PSP version.
So, fun little thing that we're about to do here, or at least I'm not sure where she is at, but I'm going to get the literal best weapon in the game.
I'm a little bit
It's
behind
called
you.
the Steel Glove. JK, it's called the Barbarian Sword. JK, it's called the Bar... Did I not buy? Oh, you know what? I didn't buy it because I was talking over myself and I didn't hear the error message and I forgot to sell my knight armors.
Right.
That's why. My loudness is my enemy.
It's okay. He's just giving me time to catch up.
There we go. That's what I'm supposed to do. I did it. Applause now. You can applause. I'll take the applause now. Thank you. I did basic menuing.
Okay. All right. My land bridge is now exploded.
Kaboom!
I can move out. I can move into the outer world. So excited.
This is the worst part of the game. It's called the Cave of the Earth. I hate this place.
Cave of the Earth is pretty bad.
It's just got an obscenely high encounter rate, despite what you're seeing on my screen, which is unreal. Like, I can't believe how far I went without an encounter. But more than that, its third floor is basically, hey, gonna die this encounter? I don't know. Do you? Oh god, it's a fuck. I'm saving it.
If encounters, yeah, you know what? Please read some donations because this encounter luck is terrible.
Well, we've got a whole bunch. The first is from the bottom tier. Or, sorry, that's an old one. The first is from Silvermoon. $1. No comment, but thank you for the dollar. Every dollar helps, and I believe that was the one that brought us off that 999. So thank you. Or that.
Oh, I need complete silence for this boss. It's the hardest boss in the game. Hold on, just 1 second. This is very, very important.
No, just because of that, I'm gonna make all the noise.
Oh my god, I'm messing it up. Oh, everything's going wrong. Oh my god.
Because I know exactly where you are.
All right, whew, we did it. Sorry to interrupt you there. That was really important.
It's okay. I don't want you to lose the run to pressing like one button.
What? How dare you suggest this is easy?
Hey, pressing. I didn't say it. I said press a button.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It can be very difficult to press. All right, we have $10 from Railgun. The commentary logic about the lack of RNG in FF1 is completely infallible, and I can only donate and respond in response. Now, this says to kick the $10 to the runner's choice, but there's two of you.
RPGchick's choice. She can go for it all.
Put it towards picking the sprite for Yaga on Saturday.
Okay, I will do that. We have $5 from Phoebe that says beep beep, I'm a Jeep. We have $20 from Invenerable. Gotta keep this meme train running all week. Name that hero Nikos in Lufia 2. And we have $20 from Raving Sock Monkey. Yay, Ancient Cave. How about a fourth party member to get things going?
Ooh. I wonder who they pick.
I have. Let me. They picked Salon.
Okay. So we get the magical waifu.
Literally, not even a meme.
I wasn't trying to.
God, Nikos has won so many things so far.
So it's essentially the Bob of last year.
There's still things that aren't Nikos and that can be fixed.
Hey, chat, you heard the lady. Get on it. We need more Nikos.
We do. We need more Nikos. Or anything else. I said this in chat, but I didn't say it out loud. We have this lovely honk command for subscribers and moderators. And if we hit 7,000 before the end of this run, I will upgrade it to give even more powerful honks.
I love the honk and the anti-honk, I'm not gonna lie.
We gotta power him up.
Oh my god, his honk is over 9,000!
It's not over 9,000, it's over 90,000.
Yeah, what is 90,000 is over 9,000, so, I mean, was I wrong?
Well, this would be bad, except that I originally told them to raise the honk to over 9,000 just to make that joke.
Oh.
Thank you, I tried.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his honk level?
It's over 9,000!
What, 9,000?
Oh. Thanks for those 5 subs, Leggy, by the way. We must be getting close. I don't actually know what the numbers are, but we must be getting close to that.
Unfortunately, I'm the only one that can look at the numbers, so it'll have to wait until after the run. So I guess you're just gonna have to keep giving subs.
I would probably just keep subbing and just keep subbing and keep subbing and keep gifting subs and keep supporting an awesome cause, just to make sure. Just to make sure.
Plus, it lets you honk.
It does let you honk, and all of the extra subs and the bits that we get are going to go to take this in the end anyway. So it raises our total regardless. But yeah, when I checked earlier before the run, that was before all these super awesome gift subs, we were already at 146, so we're probably, if not close, super duper close to getting both of those new emotes. Oh my gosh! Thank you for more gift subs! You're awesome!
So now we gotta go back to that really cool Cavern of Earth that's totally awesome and we love, and it's the best place ever, and then we gotta go even deeper.
I do like it for one reason, though. I like the music.
Yeah.
It is my favorite track in the game.
Oh yeah? I like the shrine music.
The underwater shrine?
Underwater shrine, yeah. Well, it also plays in the Chaos Shrine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good. That's good music. It's probably my second fave.
Oh wow, whoa, what? Whoa! How did I take 23 there? What happened?
You got ripped.
Wow. I mean, I don't really care. Like, I'm actually keeping the warrior and the thief at low HP on purpose. I don't really need to heal the white mage and the black mage right now. And I just went the wrong way, didn't I? No, I didn't. I want to keep them low on purpose, but I don't want them to die just yet. We're gonna kill them later. But I don't even know how that's possible because like we're all armored up, like thieves' armlets on our face and stuff, but I took 23. That's
from which monster out of
like, oh god.
Oh.
Just the wolf.
Yeah, you just got crit to the face.
This is really a really dangerous encounter. Okay. All of those things can petrify on attack. That's why this entire place is also horrible. No, I didn't forget to save. I already saved the first time I came here. I'm going to save again before Lich because the first thing that Lich can do is murder you, Smile. So I want, if he casts Blizzard, I'm pretty much dead. And I don't want to heal myself because that would be bad.
Yeah, so that'll take up a lot of time later if we end up healing the fighter and the thief.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do have to potion the fighter when I res him because if he has 1 HP, he's definitely going to die.
But we don't have to bring him all the way up to full.
Yeah, we want him under probably 70 or 80 HP anyway, so...
Definitely.
There's going to be a grind later on where we'll want the 2 fighter and thief dead so that the casters can get more experience because we need them to be level 19 in order to pick up haste and Hilara.
And warp too, I believe.
Yeah. Well, teleports. Actually, it's called teleport. Oh my goodness. That's embarrassing.
We're gonna have words later, you and I.
I'll potion them up. All right, we're gonna save here.
Thank you for even more gift subs. Super awesome, folks. Hello.
Another incredibly difficult encounter here. I want to use a little bit of a sort of slower safety strat here. But actually it kind of is. Not really difficult, but just like, you just cross your fingers and hope it goes your way.
Why is every one of these bats in my freaking path?
Bats are just leather birds, and thus jerks.
I know, but they don't all have to be in my path. Really, they don't.
So chances are I'll go first and just murder Lich. Well, like, unmurder? I mean, how does that work? Like, if he's dead and then he's undead and then you kill him, do you unkill him? But doesn't that make him alive? So you do like kill or unkill kill or unkill? I don't...
Re-dead. He's re-dead. Re-dead.
My eyes are beginning to cross. Oh. All right, so this is where the game actually kind of is open-ended. Surprisingly, this game is actually kind of open world. You have a choice of where you want to go a lot of the time, which is really unusual for how old this game is. But it might be just like a circumstance of old game design not really having a linear progression. But you can go get the airship like pretty much as soon as you want. The only reason we're going here first is because it's on the way and it's easier and it's faster. But now we're gonna go get the airship because, you know, why not?
I hate input lag so much.
Input lag hates you. It's mutual.
Apparently it does.
Maybe over the course of this run, you can kind of have some sort of powwow, patch things out, you know, talk it over kind of thing.
No.
Establish greater relations.
No. I refuse.
Discourse is the beginning of peace.
I will not negotiate.
Oh.
Do not negotiate with input lag.
Yeah, talk it over a nice cup of tea.
No. I refuse. Yes,
we're gonna
yes, blah, 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 blah.
We're gonna do more glitchy stuff because hey, Final Fantasy. Mithril gloves. We're definitely gonna equip those.
Totally.
For sure.
I love my mithril gloves.
What? As well as this mithril axe that I'm totally, definitely going to equip. I mean black garb. I mean black garb. Okay. Yeah, very funny. Ha ha ha. Give me the black garb.
That's what you get. That's what
and
you get.
And the dagger. Oh, we're about to unveil the secret message of my characters. That's what it says. Oh, whoa. Unreal.
If you have BGG blanks, please spam them in chat.
This is just not... There we go. It just did not want to cooperate with that backwards glitch.
The chat is just a wall of BGG blank, and I love it.
But this Valks blank.
There is also Valks blank for those who do not have BGG blank, and I appreciate you also. Thank you. But I love the wall of BGG.
All right, so we got a canoe, which lets us traverse shallow water. Well, I mean, I have a canoe. I don't know where she is at. Are you doing okay over there?
This game is going where Mystic Quest went. That's all I can say.
In the trash can.
No. I do not throw away my games.
Remember, well, the run itself.
Yes.
Remember, this game has 0 RNG. As you can see by how close the run is, there's no disparity between our times. That's the effect of RNG whatsoever. Sorry, that I can't say it anymore. This game is ridiculous. Never grind this game. You know what? Okay, listen here, you nice Wii 1 speedrunners, you wee baby speedrunners, or trying to get into speedruns or whatever. It's a great starter RPG speedrun. It is awesome. It's really, really chill, really nice, really easy to learn. Never, let me, never grind PB on this game. Never. Just don't do it. Just don't. Listen, I started running this game about 2.5, 3 years ago, something like that, for a 12-hour challenge, right? My second run ever, I got my PB that I still have today. Because this game has no RNG, Smile.
I would advise the same. Don't grind a PB in Mystic Quest. It's not worth your life.
This place is also super dangerous, so I'm going to safety save. Because I've literally never encountered mind flayers and died before I got in an action bout before. It's literally never happened multiple times. And it's
in the ice cave? That never happens.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I've also never been petrified. My cockatrice is it's never so reliable. It's such a nice, easy, clean, smooth run that never has any bad things happen at all. Yeah, get a 135 and quit, right? Oops, I don't know why I went back up there. So these are the Pisco demons again. They show up here intermittently, and they also cannot be run from. This is like the first situation where we'll get encounters that you can't run from. There's a lot of encounters previously that you should probably just kill. Like if you encounter sharks in the beginning of the game, probably best just to kill the sharks. Because you won't run away very reliably. But the Pisco demons are the first where you cannot run away from. Although I guess in the Earth Cave we had Pisco demons as well that we could not run away from. The Black Garb helps us run away from these wraiths and specters and stuff a lot more reliably, which is nice. Have we actually I remember there was a lot of contestment about the actual formula for running away in this game. It's like a combination of like evasion, agility, intelligence versus like enemy hit and speed or something. It's like weird. Weird.
I have no heckin' idea. You know a lot more about it than I do.
I just remember there was a lot of like discussions regarding what stats actually affected the runaway in this game, and the route changed because of it. Like where you end up getting stuff. Look, if you're smart, you know how to like fake out the enemy or something and get away, right? It makes sense. You find an escape route. Hey, I know that we can get over here because this is like that or whatever. It's edgy, int, luck, all affected. Okay, yeah, it's like the weirdest combination of stats, and it's like versus the enemy's weird stats too.
That is way too heckin' Why do these things have to be so complicated?
RPGs.
Even so. I am also going to save in there.
I think, and to make sense logically, you know, being smart enough to find a path that's optimal to run away or something like that. But I think it's also to give like the black mage an opportunity to have chances to run away, kind of thing. Whee!
Yay, more Pisco demons. I'm so excited.
I think I'm gonna save it before the grind, just in case, because it can kind of go south if you get bad RNG. So right now we're at the grind where I need to have Warrior and Thief die. I'm sorry, RPGchick, you just died. Flat.
Feels bad. He let me die. I feel quite awful now.
So I'm gonna go until level 18 and a half. Technically, I only really need to go to level 18, but again, race, marathon, whatever. Make sure I get to level 19. I'm level 12 right now. It'll go real fast.
That is at least one good thing. The eye does give quite a good amount of experience, especially once the fighter and the thief are down. Please run. Please run. Thank you. Do I need a bear? Yeah, I might need a Valk's bear. That might be a thing.
I think that would be barely useful.
Damn you.
I'm grinning. You might be staring at me, but I'm grinning.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're 17.
Last time I checked, 17 wasn't 19. Just in case you were curious.
I'm counting. We're counting together. It's like we're Count Chocula over here or something.
Mm-hmm.
18. Okay, that's not Count Chocula. That's the cereal. The count. It's the count.
OMG.
All right, we're 18 and a half. Let's go. And I forgot to res my party, but you know what? Who needs to res party members when you just get preemptives? Skilled that preamp out.
Apparently not you. Mr. Having all the luck today, gosh.
We're gonna leave RPGs dead though.
I get no love here.
Leaving RPG dead is a means of reliably getting to level 19 before we need level 19, and also keeping the high runaway chance alive. RPGchick side counter.
It's not a bad counter. You know, I would offer money for every time he makes me side, but that could bankrupt me.
Yeah, I don't think numbers go that high, to be honest. Of course, I can't count past like 15, so.
How about if BGG donates every time he makes me sigh? I don't want to bankrupt him either.
Just volunteer me for that. We just got the, well, I got the Levistone. How are you doing? You're doing the grind? You're just right behind me then, eh?
I'm doing the grind, yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the Levistone down here, and I'm gonna abandon my boat forever. Goodbye, Shippu-chan. It was nice knowing you. I'm on to better things. I'm on to Air Shippu-chan.
Oh, there they are. I was like, where the heck did I put my potions? Hello. Alright, let me get the heck out of this cave. Let me out!
This world map is really samey, and it's really hard to figure out where you need to go, so I constantly get lost, even though I've flown around this stinking thing a million times.
Yes! I can make up some of that time.
Well, I mean, I was lost for all of 2 seconds, but, I mean, that's 2 seconds, I suppose.
You dashed my hopes expertly, sir.
I would say I typically get lost later on a lot more. So right now I won't get lost a whole lot, but I'll still get lost.
You raised my hopes and dashed them expertly.
Yeah, there is a sandworm possibility in that little desert tiles patch that we go through, and that can cast Quake and it can just murder everybody. I think there's somebody in the chat that knows all about that.
Wow.
Poor Cruel. Poor Cruel. I feel so bad for him for that.
The callouts are real.
Well, I mean, he did raid us earlier.
He did.
Yeah, during the Pure Chaos tournament a couple years back, Cruel was in like the semifinals or something, and he got one of those freaking ridiculous sandworm encounters, and it quaked and literally killed his entire party, and he lost like 20 minutes or something. It was a very feels bad moment. And it's like the likelihood of that happening is astronomically low, so there's no real reason to safety save there, because there's just like it's like winning the lottery, except you lost instead of winning. So easy way to get through this, always hit the bottom one, and then voila, you're through. Or the farthest south one.
Yeah. Unless you're playing the randomizer, and then they're randomized, and then...
Oh, really?
Well, good luck to you. I mean, you don't have to turn it on. I think it's still a flag, but yeah, they can be randomized. I'm enjoying this music while I can.
The healing staff is just to get lordly robes, which are really nice for spell damage. The nightmare there was a forced encounter right out of the door. That's another. Oh wow, wow.
It's a trap tile.
Trap tile, yeah.
Technically, nightmares aren't always unrunnable encounters, because we'll find them again in the waterfall cave, and you can run from them.
They're just very fast.
It's a little difficult, yeah.
So this Rattata tail is in the top 99 percentile of all Rattata tails. That's why we're going to be able to use it to class change. Well, the thing about the encounter rate in this game, actually, is that, like, there's no step count. There's no, like, seed. It's just every time you take a step, you have a chance of getting an encounter. They just flat out. Like, every single step. There's no buffer, there's no window, there's no seed. It's just everything is a potential encounter. Some are lower rates, and it could seem like it's a low encounter rate, and you're fine, but realistically, no. Realistically, this is just a higher encounter rate across the freaking board.
Yeah, that was technically one of the reasons I picked it up, because it didn't have a heckin' step route. I hate step routes. I'm so bad at staying on them. Like, for as much as I love Final Fantasy IV, I give Natara props for all the practice she did for that No 64 run, because I couldn't stand that.
You get an encounter. You get an encounter. Everybody gets an encounter. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know where I need to go now. I just got on my airship. I do this all the time. I'm just, like, thinking about what I need to do for the run. Okay, I gotta go here. I gotta do this. And then I hop into my airship, and I'm like, wait. Where am I going? There's so many things to see. I can't wait to do all this stuff. Get
I'm
in the
sorry
airship.
that
Wait.
you lost the step route right away, Natara. I didn't know.
That's a interesting thing about some of the Final Fantasy runs. Like even FF7 has a step counter, but like you don't need it. It just makes it faster. It potentially not even faster in some cases. It's mostly just for like enemy skill getting. So now the dead fighter is a dead knight. Yay!
Do 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 do. Yeah, at this point, BGG would basically have to die somewhere for me to catch up, which kind of sucks.
Nah. Nah. Oh yeah, this one. All it'll take is just a string of bad encounters that you can't run from, and GG, you'll be right behind me. So here's a fairy bottle. I'm a fairy in a bottle. You gotta release me in a specific town that's over to the west.
Why?
What? Why not?
Why?
That's a rockin' song. Come on.
Because I thought you were gonna sing something else, and
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No.
no,
No. No, those are the lyrics.
totally.
So we released the fairy that we bought from a shop. Like, can you imagine? Like, somebody captures a living, intelligent creature, puts it in a bottle, and you just like sells it in their shop. Just like, hey, you want this? Yeah, literally 5,000 gold. But you know what? She's grateful, or they are grateful for releasing us and give us Oxyale, which lets us breathe underwater. But before we do any of that, we're going to jump in a volcano. I'm going to jump in a volcano as soon as I find it. I found it.
It always
Oh
makes
my
me
gosh,
feel really.
heck.
It always makes me feel really bad about this game. Like I can't remember the menus for garbage, but I can always remember the dungeon maps really easily.
Yeah, you know, like the volcano map is like this really weird, complicated maze thing, and I never, ever have a problem remembering which way to go. It's like hard coded in my brain or something. I don't know. I just always know. Oh yeah, we're gonna walk on the lava as much as possible because you can literally not get encounters when you're walking on lava. So you know, just walk on lava, easy. No, we're fine. I mean, it's just like a nice little warm feeling to walk on lava. Well, it's like a warm shower.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Warm shower, huh?
Of lava, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we're gonna bring everybody up. And just cause I'm gonna save it.
It's the crunchiest of lava scala. The crunchiest.
Okay, now I want lava cake. Wow.
You know what? I'll just have to go take another picture of mine when I eat it, and that you can.
It's very rude. And just like that, chopped her up into little snake bits. Have you guys ever eaten snake before, by the way? Pretty good. We're gonna have Marilith for dinner tonight.
Poop. Are they?
I've heard
Very
Gator's a
nice.
little tough.
My sister's had Gator, and she never actually said if it was tough or not.
That's 2 of the crystals. Now we're gonna go grab our level 19 spells that are gonna help us through the rest of this game. Specifically, Haste and Healara are the most important. We're gonna pick up Haste here. Sometimes you can get Haste on the ninja because, like, it can save time.
But the ninja has to be a high enough level, though.
Right, exactly. And in this case, he is not high enough level.
Yeah, mine probably won't be either.
So there's Haste. We're gonna get a Melmond or something. I forget what it's called. Port Town place outside of the land bridge thingy. That's what I call it. Healara. Teleport. Teleport's... It could be passed over, but it's kind of important.
I don't know that I'd want to pass up to the board.
It's definitely a time save, but I mean... Oh gosh, I'm getting lost again. No, I'm not. Wait, yes I am. No, I'm not.
Don't hide from the coconut candy. I really didn't mean melon.
I know the Ice Gigas and Winter Wolves are unrunnable in some areas, but I'm not sure if they're unrunnable on the world map here, but I'm just not going to chance it. Especially considering I've been pretty lucky with encounters, so I'm somewhat lowish level. I mean, there's no real risk of being low level in this run because, like, you're just going to murder everything. But if you get, like, low HP rolls on your levels, it can be troublesome on Chaos, but realistically, not. Especially considering that you can save anywhere.
Famous last.
Yeah. This if you were listening to my audio, this would be my favorite track in the game, which is the Sunken Shrine of the Chaos Shrine. But we have audio on RPGchick, so once she gets out of there, you guys will be able to hear the lovely,
wait a little bit.
the lovely melodies.
'Cause I'm not there yet. Because I've had the most fun run luck encounters and all the good stuff, and this is like ambush number 20,005.
Nice. High five.
No. No.
No?
Feels bad.
Oh. I thought ambushes were good.
No. Only when I get to ambush the enemy.
So the Sahagan princes, the red ones, you can't run away from those. I think the ghosts in here you can't run away from. Couple others. And this is the point in the game where you would start using Blizzara, Thundara, Fyra, and stuff like that. But holding X saves me so much menu time to losing like a second or two on the animation. And it's very reliable because the Black Mage is just absolutely going to explodiate everything with Flare. So that's just how I run this because it feels better for me. But of course, like, you know, there's no real wrong way to speedrun. So whatever works for you is the way to go.
This is true. Can't argue with that logic.
But you get the menus in this game trip up my brain because they don't wrap around like they do in traditional Final Fantasy games. They do this thing where they like extend menus by going further into the menu. And it's really awkward for my brain to get used to literal decades of Final Fantasy gaming and just change it up, you know? So I can't wrap my head around it. It's just easier for me to do the thing. And realistically, unless you're like God Gamer dude, you know, speedrunner extraordinaire with the computer robot hands doing the menus, you're probably not really going to save a whole lot of time. So, you know, we'll leave that for the world recorders.
I agree with that sentiment for the most part. I still have fun trying, though.
And remember what we said before, never grind this game for PB or world record. That's a fool's endeavor, Smile. But no, I mean, you should always try to improve and get better, and getting PBs and getting more records is a ton of fun. And never feel discouraged to do so, but it can be
excruciating.
A trial for this game, because it doesn't matter how good you play, the game is going to tell you what you get, you know? So we're going to go to the right of this treasure because there's a trap tile on the front and the left side of it. So if we go to the left, we can avoid a trap tile, but what? We could just get a random encounter that's unrunnable instead. I mean...
Those are my favorite kind for you to get. I mean, what?
Yeah, totally. There's a big menu here, so let's
that is my least favorite of all of the glitchy menus.
I was just gonna say this one's a bit of an annoyance.
It's okay, I'm going to pick up my fun magics.
Ugh. Survival vest is pretty much what we'll be using for the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure that's a post-game item as well. That's like super duper OP.
That I think is true.
The last equipment menu thingy that we'll do, aside from a couple small things later on with the ribbon. One cool thing, I really like the ribbon menu. I think that one's my favorite because like what you do is you get a ribbon and it's like, well, I can't equip, all I can do is turn a ribbon into a gigantic axe. And it's like, how am I supposed to, you know, turn this into multiple ribbons? Well, that's exactly what you do. You use the glitch to make you don't turn it into a gigantic axe. You just make one using the glitch to go into a weapon slot instead. You equip the axe, then unequip it, and then now you have an axe to turn into ribbons or to make ribbons with. So it's kind of a neat little process that I like.
The fact that the barrel defaults to no always makes me very angry.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I was wondering what he was talking about. I was like, yeah, the barrel starts on no, and just like, shut up. Of course I want to go into the sunken temple.
Like of all the things to start on no, why is that the one that has to start on no?
Yeah, I know, right? Would you like to reset the game? Defaults on yes. No, wait, no, stop, no. No! This guy really is always cracking me up. I tell you, he's hilarious.
I forgot to eat there. I bought these ethers for a good reason. Use them.
Yeah, that's another thing that I like about my strategy of using the Judgment Staff versus Fires and stuff, is that I get to save on ethers, and that allows me to, it's just a little bit more reliable from the usage of ethers and Phoenix Downs, making sure that I have enough. I just like it more. It just feels nicer.
You gotta do you, right?
Mm-hmm. Make the octopus joke? All right. How many tickles does an octopus have? 10. 10 tickles. You're welcome, world.
You should definitely donate for that, Si.
Although we just kind of fought a squid, right? And they have 8 tentacles. So I mean, you know. Wait, no. An octopus has 8. Anyway, wait. I'm so confused because that's why they're called an octopus. Octo being 8 tentacles. Squids have 10. Okay, so the joke works there. Whew. Joke works there. Excellent.
Not anymore, it doesn't.
Well, yeah, because he's dead.
I was gonna say no, because you have to explain it, gosh.
Actually, they're arms, not tentacles. Thank you very much. I got you with the actually voice there, buddy. Don't worry. So this is the one of the worst places in the entire game because it's the highest encounter rate, like, ever. And a lot of the encounters, they're all runnable, but wow, as you can see, nightmares tend to have a low chance of running away. But I mean, I just got like 8 encounters in 5 steps, and you're just wondering like, how did you get 8 encounters in 5 steps? Well, I'm playing Final Fantasy 1. That's how.
And you're in the waterfall cave. That's 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. This is your chance right here. It's literally 2-step encounter.
How is it going to be my chance? I have to go through it too.
Okay, but like you could get lucky.
Hi, have you met me?
I was gonna say it's easy to run this game. Just got to get lucky. Easy. It's the easiest thing in the world. Who needs to be good when you can just get lucky?
You just have to have the God gamer luck. That's all.
Exactly.
Which I don't think either one of us have.
I have definitely warped out of this cave before I got the warp cube or the ribbon before. So, bye, robot guy. You're dead.
Oh my gosh, I should have kept track of how many ambushes I actually got, because that would have been a good donation thing. Because this has been a lot of ambushes.
Wait, what? Oh hell! I'm trying to equip from a shield on the rogue to get the gigantic axe, and it's like, no, that's not how it works. Hello.
I really do get absolutely 0 encounter luck. It's been many a year since I've had encounter luck.
So we're gonna use the ribbons as a shield because they're really good at blocking attacks, apparently. Not really, they don't block. In fact, that's the only reason why you can put the ribbon on the shield is because the game does not check the ribbon to try and block. If you have a non-shield in your shield slot and you try to block, the game checks to block, it softlocks the game. Yay! So specifically the reason why we have this ribbon on the shield slot is for that reason. Because we can have our full array of survival vests across our arms and face and everything. And I am lost again, aren't I? Not lost, but I'm gonna land on that town apparently. I just crushed the entire citizens of Melmond by landing my gigantic airship on them all.
It's also the wrong piece of equipment.
Yeah, Melmond's already been devastated by a vampire and their lands have been cursed and they're all rotting and everything anyway, so it's not like we lost anything of value.
I hate that glitch menu. That's like the worst one.
The survival vest one?
Yes.
I don't know what it is about it. It's just like, you're just like tired of it. You're just like, gosh, stop it. Stop it backwards. Stop it backwards glitch. Stop it. Stop it. No.
Like, it's not even just that. It's that you're also looking for lovely robes and you have to switch back and forth a lot. And...
You don't do the glove on the priest or black mage or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Oh, hey. Also, you know what? If you ever need to make something more sinister, just make it a zombie version of it. I mean, Minotaurs are pretty sinister, but a zombie Minotaur, that's freaking scary. But you also can't run away from zombie Minotaurs.
You know what I'd really like to be able to run away from? All these encounters. I can't get out of the water temple.
It's your home now forever, Smile.
I can't get out!
Oh, this is really bad. I just got ambushed by winter wolves, and as you can see, they cast Blizzard, which actually does damage to me despite my heavy equipment loadout. And I could die here, but they were friendly and decided not to spam Blizzard on me.
Again, you dashed my hopes.
Yeah. Oh, I got an ice shield drop. All right. I'm sure that ice shield will serve me well in the coming battles.
Yeah, absolutely. Super important.
Don't worry, I'm rooting for RPGchick too.
No, nobody should root for me at this point. I'm too far behind.
I believe in you. I believe in the heart of the cards.
No, that was 2 nights ago.
Hey, we got a chime.
Yugi!
Whoa! Oh, Jesus!
that was also some of the best dramatic reading I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Y'all were hilarious, and I loved it. Also, the little like improvs to the script were fantastic too.
Probably, Kuko. Probably. So we're nearing the end of the game here. I just got the chime. I had to learn Lufia Ian. I know how to speak Lufia now. And we can talk to those dudes. We got the chime. We can go into the what you would kind of sort of think is the final dungeon because it's the final crystal to restore the light to the things and whatever. Heroes fulfilling their destiny. But we got one more dungeon after that, and this one's a little bit longer because it's actually 2 dungeons back to back.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah. This game has dungeons. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spoil that. Shoot, I feel like a jerk now.
So what I'm hearing is that people still have some time to get up to that improved honk at 7K by the end, but not that much.
Not that much time, no.
No,
But
your
sometime.
average run is in between 130 and 145, so you got about that much time left.
But
oh my gosh, it's heck hounds! They're gonna heck and blaze me. They're gonna heck me so good. Oh man, I just got heck and hecked.
thanks, Wells. You're the best.
Those heckin' poochers.
But Hex, if you want to talk about why we're here, or maybe talk about some of those awesome upcoming incentives in Big Wars, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. We are here to raise money for Take This. Take This is an absolute... My finger slipped off the key for a second.
It's like, take this is what? Is what? Is what?
Take This is an absolutely wonderful organization that raises money to decrease stigma against and provide support for mental health issues in the gaming community. They sponsor research. They host AFK rooms, which, by the way, we can pay for we can pay for an entire one if we reach 10K, which will also have the small side effect of saving Dr. B's beard. I know a few people care about that, I'm just saying.
It's a pretty awesome beard. I mean,
It is. It would be a shame to all of those beards out there to lose such an iconic beard. But hey, we're holding it hostage. Natara is actually right out my window with a pair of scissors and the beard. So, yeah, watch for that. And hey, if you want a little more, if you're not convinced, if you hate beards for some reason, and you also, well, you don't dislike the cause because the cause is amazing, and I know you don't. But if that's not enough to like get you some donations, let's talk about prizes, because there are a few prizes. That you can win by donating. Now, are you a big fan of Final Fantasy? I think you might be because you're here for the Final Fantasy 1 run. Well, if you donate today, you can win a Final Fantasy 1 bead sprite magnet set. Now, they look. Now, if you follow that link in chat right there. You can come see them. They look amazing. And like, you're here, you're watching this run, you want these magnets. Any donation today enters you for a chance to win those. So let's so throw a donation down, get some magnets, save the beard, upgrade the honk, all the good stuff. And if Final Fantasy 1 isn't your thing, which again I doubt, but you can also get a lock-inspired skirt, a la Final Fantasy VI. Now, this skirt is beautiful, and I've got to tell all of you, I am extremely jealous because I am not allowed to win these prizes. I'm ineligible because I'm a Valkyrie. But that doesn't mean that you can't win these prizes, so you can have the skirt.
Oh, the skirt, it's awesome! So awesome!
And there's also a, this is the last day that there's a signed and numbered Zelda printer poster print. Now, these prints are amazing. We've had them the past few days. This is the last day for those. So if you want one of those, and you do, you should get that. And if you donate on any day, you can win the Kickstarter edition to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. That was donated by RPGchick right here.
It has some really awesome stuff. It has full soundtrack, it has keychains, it has pins, it has a poster, and the Switch version of the game, if you're so inclined.
And I would recommend donating, getting some donations in every day, because there's different prizes each day. You've missed... if you haven't donated yet, you've missed Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but you haven't missed Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And there's some good ones coming up too, but today's are pretty strong as well. We also have some upcoming bid wars for some stuff pretty soon. Lufia 2: The Ancient Cave has about 1 million naming incentives. Some of them are pretty hotly contested. Some of them haven't, like naming the capsule monster, don't have anything on them yet. So as it stands right now, if you want to name the capsule monster in Lufia 2, you can just go do that.
Or if you don't want it to be Flash, and you want to, like, say give poor Elise and Darby.
Yeah.
That could also be kind of interesting. Although I guess Darby is kind of the best of the worst, sort of, kind of.
Yeah, if you would like to play a game of poker for your soul, you can vote for Darby.
I mean, to be fair, Flash is my favorite capsule monster, but we've
He's the savior
Darby
of the
use...
universe. Flash, ta-da! Savior of the universe.
And Flash will also shave all your beards.
Please don't shave BGG.
Natara was here for a second. I think you might want to donate to stop Natara. I don't know what she's gonna do to the world if we don't get money.
Uh-oh. This is true. I mean, she is Valk's evil for a reason.
Yeah, I think we might need to get some donations in to appease Natara for another century.
High probability of me getting lost here.
If you want to donate to encourage Natara, just send in a message and just like send in a donation and put something in parentheses for me to whisper into the mic that would encourage evil deeds from Natara.
It's not hard. To be fair, it's not hard.
It's really not hard. You kind of just have to donate saying something and Natara will probably do it.
That's true. You can mention Ultros and she'll come a-running.
Yeah. Well, yeah, get those donations in and make sure to do it. If we hit 7K by the end of this run, I will go in and upgrade the honk command to be 10 times more powerful.
Holy schnickies, that's pretty powerful honking.
And that's a honking lot.
The last thing is, if you sub, we are pretty close to getting our next emote slot. That money still goes to take this, and I don't know exactly how close we are. RPGchick's the only one who can check those exact numbers.
And I'd rather not lose any more to PGG than I already am.
It's okay. I'm getting the 3-step encounter luck and cash right here, so
It doesn't matter. At this point, it really doesn't. My RNG has completely ruined this run, so yeah. I've accepted my fate.
There's actually
and I'll just have to beat you in fighting games instead.
There's also a Twitch thing going on right now where if you give bits, you can unlock emotes for people in the chat, and that's specifically, fittingly enough, RPG emotes.
And there's only like another day or two of that left, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do that, your bits go to charity if you have some bits sitting around. You yourself unlock some emotes if you give enough bits. I don't know the exact numbers.
200 plus.
Yeah. People in the chat also get them, so if you got some bits hanging around, and we actually got a couple of donations in while I was saying that.
Yes.
We have $10 from Absolutely Trusty. IDK the Ring, but I want to watch cutscenes. That's fair. I know nothing about this game, but it's a game that Pav runs,
so it's gonna be fun. No
so
matter
you're gonna
what.
want to watch this. You're gonna want to see those cutscenes. I don't know the game, but if Pav's running it, you want to see the cutscenes.
Like if Pa wants you to see the cutscenes, you want to see cutscenes.
And we also have $10 from Toku Hero. Someone said evil. I'm sure this Lofia donation won't be confusing, and as you might guess, this is to name the capsule monster Nikos.
Yes, thank you. Keep the meme alive, folks.
Oh, and $10 from Leggy Starscream. Starmie was one of my favorite Pokemon as a kid, so I want to get my name into one of the most adorable games on the Switch. Also, Natara, have you considered dropping a massive weight on an actor today?
Your Ultros reference is appreciated and noted.
How much would that have to weigh, though? Exactly, specifically.
Did you really want us to answer? I know what it is, but I don't want to answer. Let chat answer.
Yeah, we're letting chat answer.
Uh-oh, chat is giving us different answers.
My favorite thing is how on the catwalk it supports that much weight.
On the catwalk, I do my little turn on the catwalk.
I'm getting the unrunnable encounter like tour, you know? I'm getting the tour of all the unrunnable encounters here. It's like when you go to like a restaurant and just like give me one of everything.
That's okay, I just got thunderbolted to the face.
Hey, me too, I did too. Well, I mean, like when I was there.
Like
and I'm
20 minutes ago.
I'm at the point where we want your name to become a reality. Please no flare, as I get flared. As I get flared. Please no flare, as I get flared. That's okay. I don't need to heal up. RPGchick's got this.
Right, so I heard you like unrunnable encounters.
You know, I've only commentated one time ever. It was for a Final Fantasy VII run that Final Seven Sins was doing, and I had the worst commentator luck ever. Every single thing that I said, okay, we're not really looking for this thing to happen right now. We want the bad thing happened again. Oh, the bad thing happened again. Oh, the bad thing. Yeah, it was not really encouraging me to ever want to commentate ever again.
BGG is apparently the king of the commentator curse.
Oh, it's true. It's true. There was a point in time where someone was just like, "Stop talking! Everything you say is coming true."
So, BBG, I have a question.
Yeah.
Since you put RPGchick in your party, does that mean if you win, they win?
Yes.
Aw.
Because she's the real winner here.
Am I really?
How
many size
depends
did
if you
I-
win the
did
race
I-
or not.
How many size did I let out tonight?
723,222,
Sounds good.
give or take.
Okay. I'm okay with this number. Alright. Do this for a safety save. Because I don't want to die! And have to do that all over again. I really don't want to have to do that all over again. I did. I won lots of extra random encounters. Ambushes especially.
Yeah, like if this was Mario Party, you know, you get the bonus stars or something. So it's like, you know, most encounters, most ambushes, you know, that kind of stuff. You get all the bonus stars, which makes you a winner.
This is true.
You're a shining star. We're playing Mario Party rules. I hate this track sometimes. I mean, I love this track. It's my favorite, but like there's this knocking that occurs in the middle of the track, and it's like it makes me feel like somebody's knocking on my door all the time. I just like, someone at my door? Someone at my door?
It's the cats. They're trying to get in.
Feed me, don't pet me. I love you, hate me, stay away. I love you. Come here.
I'm assuming
Cats.
I'm assuming you locked them out of your.
Yes. Yeah. I needed to focus in order to win, because winning's the most important thing in the world.
Wow.
Fun in speed gaming and games in general. Who plays games for fun? That's silly. You're silly. So normally you wouldn't judgment staff here, but I'm just doing it as a safety kind of precaution-ish sort of thing. To just, it's extra damage and I can kill it before he does more turns and stuff. Just cause.
Knocking at your chamber door just to bring back fond memories of the Raven poem from the other night.
Oh my god.
Somebody actually donated the entire message of the Raven poem. I think.
Wow.
Hex, you read half of it.
Yeah, I read half of it. If you donate in more poetry, I guess I'll have to read it.
Please, only good poetry though, like the Raven. No Garbo poetry.
See, we're begging you for
Like
only
what
good
you wrote
poetry,
in high
but
school?
we can't stop you from bad poetry.
I guess not. But like, please don't send us your high school poetry. I don't care how many awards it won. No,
Hey,
Margie, no.
Any bad poetry that gets submitted will win the Hexcellence Award.
Excellence. Oh goodness. Shouldn't that be the award for the best pun?
Sure. Whoever donates in the best pun before I'm done hosting today wins the honorary award in Hexcellent.
Where's RBW when we need him?
All right, final boss time for me. Literally nothing can go wrong here. Literally nothing.
This shrine is not being kind to me either, to be fair.
And by
Sure,
nothing,
it's-
I mean all the things. Actually, my ninja only has 263 HP, which is insanely low. That is like remarkably low for the ninja. You want your wizard to have over 250 HP ideally, and you want your ninja to have over 300 HP ideally. My wizard's got like 50% more HP than my ninja does, which is like just more RNG stacked on top of RNG stacked on top of RNG that this run has. But
no,
we
I also
buy-
don't know why my Black Mage decided to run.
We buy Giants tonics to help with that.
Yep, no luck for me. I got flared to the face.
Oh, actually, no. My Black Mage only has 17 more HP. I thought he was 322. I saw that.
My name did not pay off.
He got flared?
I got flared.
Aw.
I told you, no luck for me.
This game doesn't care about anything. It's just a big spoil sport.
It is. It's alright though. I'm still having fun, and that's the only thing that matters. At least to me.
Flying in the face of what I said earlier about who plays games for fun.
Exactly. Just to prove you wrong. You know. Do.
Welcome to Hold X the Boss.
Agamas! We need an Agam effect. I mean, there was technically no Agama grinding in this, but we still should get some Agam effect. Chat, I want your best Agam effect.
Okay, that... No way. I think I actually PB'd.
I think you PB'd.
I think I PB'd in this game. Like this is officially my last speedrun. I'm officially retiring from speedrun after this. Don't follow me if you want speedruns. Follow RPGchick. She's for speedruns and all these other great runners. This is probably my last one ever, like official retirement from speedrunning. But like, this game has been such a runaround for me in terms of speedrunning and PBing on my second run ever, 2.5 years ago. And then I finally do this on my final run and actually PB it, even though it's only like 15 seconds of a PB. It's just like, oh, it's just one of those things. It's almost
trying
like
to trick you into keep speedrunning.
It's almost like it's almost like a trick, or just it's like, hey man, it was a good run. Here you go, buddy. It's like the Hulk meme giving me 2 tacos, you know? Here you go, buddy. I think my PB is like 135.38, I want to say. I don't have my actual splits up. I just have a generic timer up. But, cool.
GG. Agam effects are inspired by Utopia. Margie, thank you. I appreciate that one. Where's Bonnie? Nice, we got the haste off before the thief. Love that. Oh, I finally didn't get thunderbolted to the face! Let me do my last glitching here. Weapon. What am I doing? Hello. There we go. And then this. Okay, and top everybody off. Top everybody off. I don't know why I'm topping you off. You don't deserve to be topped off.
Mind if I pop in with a quick donation?
Please, because this chaos fight's going to take me a few minutes.
We have a $115 donation by our very own BBG. Who
Is
says
that for all
$1
the
free? $1 for each horrible pun during the run. RPGC's choice. And we're at 7K. I'll go while you decide what to put that to. I'll go power up the honk.
What's the next main the incentive that hasn't been met yet? Whatever that is, put it towards it.
Well, you will overshoot that one substantially if you pick that one.
Oh, okay. Then the one after that, then.
Which you will also overshoot substantially.
Oh, heck. Which one won't I substantially overshoot?
You will slightly overshoot the two after that, and you will not overshoot the fifth one coming up.
What are they? Because I can't look at them.
Okay, so the Ring Terror's Realm, you would substantially overshoot. The Legend of Oasis, you would substantially overshoot. Richard's Scary Bus Town, enjoy the voice acting. You would slightly overshoot. Super Solitaire, upgrade to 3 flip, you would slightly overshoot. And Jazz Jackrabbit 2, The Secret Files. Secret Files with Spaz Taz Showcase. Spaz Taz, that's hard to say. That one you would not overshoot.
I guess we'll put that one to that then.
Alright, and I'll go update the honk.
Why is going so slow?
It was really for the honk, let's be honest.
It was. It really was for the honk.
I need to check my speedrun.com thingy. I can't check my splits right now.
Chat is anxiously awaiting their upgraded honk. And to be fair, I cannot blame them.
The honk has been upgraded, as has the anti-honk. As balance must be maintained.
So what are we at, min and max now?
Oh god, let me read this number.
That's its own task in and of itself.
We can go just below 1 million. I know there's actually a range on what you're allowed to put in these, so I'm not sure how many times we're allowed to upgrade the honk again, but we might.
It turns out my PB is substantially better than I thought it is. It's 132.42, so I didn't PB.
Aww.
By about 2.5 minutes.
Aww.
That's okay. It's just Final Fantasy 1 being Final Fantasy 1. You know, the fact that it led me to believe that 135 was actually like good for me, it's just a testament to how evil this game is.
It's kind of true. It's kind of true.
It's like, oh yeah, 135 is so good for you. Just kidding, your PB is 132 and you're gonna get really, really excited when you get a 135.19 and then I'm just gonna pull the rug out from underneath your feet. Boom! Got him!
Alright, I'm done. 142.
One last bamboozle from this game.
Oh, 142.08. Not too bad, at least we're underestimate. Save sometimes.
GG.
That was awful. And like I said, this game is going the way of Mystic Quest. Don't look for it anytime soon from me.
It's funny because anybody that actually get. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry, I was just gonna say good job.
I've met so many, like I know so many people that run this game that have just been like, they played it, they did the run, they grinded out, and they're like, you know what? No more. I will not take this anymore. No. and they're just like, it's yeah. Don't.
It's okay because Shining Force CD is gonna follow its way into that trash can. That'll be the next game that goes in the trash. And then
you just run Rhapsody forever.
Oh god,
and
I
sing
can't
along.
do that either. No. And no.
Rhapsody sing along time, let's go.
Only if you sing with me.
But
speedrun throwing games into the trash.
Wow, 1 second world record again.
Yeah, those of you expecting me to sing along for Questing for Glory, that ain't gonna happen. Apparently your followers don't want you to sing, BG.
That's okay. They've heard me sing before, they know.
Oh my gosh. But folks, thank you for hanging out with us and watching this horrible game.
To be perfectly fair, from a casual perspective, this version of the game is great. I always say when it comes to like Final Fantasy games, always play the original over anything else. But with the FF1 and FF2, the PSP versions are quite good, really well structured, nice smooth combat, great visuals and everything. I always recommend the original still for the NES just because that NES feel, you know, but they can be pretty rough to play, especially FF2 with its really hokey, old-timey design that they tried to do. But these are by far the best versions of Final Fantasy 1 and 2 from an experienced FF1 player kind of thing. So definitely a great version of the game. But the speed run,
yeah.
well,
yeah. Also, chat, we are literally 1 sub point away from getting our 2 emotes.
Someone get that sub. Next one to sub is the special emote unlocker.
Yes.
I also unironically love Final Fantasy 2 because I like how much you can break it, and just it's fun for me.
Yes, literally 1 point away. And Antidale, thank you so much for being that 1 point. And Toku here, thanks for even more points. Because hey, if we unlock more emote slots, I mean, it only benefits all of you subs, and we can add more emotes.
Thank you to everyone who tried to get in there with that last sub. You are still very appreciated, and you will still have access to all of these subs and the recently powered up home.
I mean, after 17 more subs, we'll get even another emote slot. So, yeah. But that's gonna do it for both of us. And thank you for hanging out with us. Keep watching. Keep doing that awesome fundraising and keep throwing those subs along because hey, I want some more awesome emotes. I don't know about you folks. And have a good night, everybody.
The Valkyries are awesome. They got a lot of stuff coming up that's going to be amazing. Thanks for putting on this event.
Keep watching. It's awesome.